orbital pattern locked in. Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Orders. Deliver a message. Colonists in the system. Emergency. Come to my farm. Urgent.
Setting down, everything in the green.
I wonder how many life forms are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
My friend, is how we do things on Salam.
It is much more comfortable inside the ship. Maybe we shouldn't stay out here for too long. Yeah? Time to go? Well, hello. There's a terminal up above, on the catwalk. We should search for a way up.
Here we go!
I wonder how this poor soul ended up this way. Such a shame. frost is starting to interfere with my instruments.
I'm going.
Well, hello. There's a terminal up above. On the... We should search for a way up. more to explore here. Well, what do we have here?
Obliterate them!
Bring it on!
Hey. Okay. Yeah? Maybe another time.
Lifting off now. Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady. Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place. Let's put this bird on the ground.
Hi. Please. Disregard. I attempted an informal
what is it?
greeting, but I am.
If you have any gear
dissatisfied
you
with
want
the
me to
results.
haul.
Greetings, Captain. Commencing item exchange protocols. I will. I will await your next order here.
they've got any weapons or ammo.
wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process. Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them. The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely. If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves. I wouldn't say I was afraid. More like, can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly... We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us? I feel exactly the same way. But it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions. Obviously. But there has to be more to these beings than simply originating from another world. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm not really sure. Scientifically speaking, we're all born from the stars. Most of the chemical components of our body, carbon, oxygen... Now, ask someone like Matteo the same question, and he'd probably give a more theological answer, but... Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts. Thank you. I really appreciate your support. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say. Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place for that sort of talk. This is definitely not one of them. Well then, I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable time. Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation. We should have a talk, when you have the time, of course. I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first. Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless. In my case, I was third in command, which has a lot to do with the story. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own. Economic reasons. Both sides wanted to drop refinery outposts on the south. I'm well aware how many lives were lost. Now let me finish. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship. But I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight. I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do. You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape. Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial. Bad luck. That sounds familiar. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us. After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Aja. You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Look, you deserve the best. Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage. Too much on my mind. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away. I just need time. I'm sure they had something we can use. got something for me? Goodbye.
We have liftoff. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
This is Faraday's budget tours. I have...
I will never get tired of that.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Something bothering you, Andreja? Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood from afar. Comes with the territory, I suppose.
Scan detected
Care to share
contraband
your
on board.
troubles? I am
Halt and
concerned
prepare
with how
to
the
be
rest of the
boarded.
Constellation
Only-
perceives
I've got
presence,
special orders.
regardless of how
You're coming with
I
me.
present myself.
Stand down and prepare for immediate
I
transport
feel
to
as
our
though they're
vessel.
looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship. Honestly, I think you're being a bit paranoid.
I've been
Everyone I've
authorized
spoken
to
to has
inform you
nothing
that
but
you are being
complimentary things
transferred
to
to the
say
UC
about you.
vigilance.
If that is
You'll
truly
find
the
out more
case,
when you get
why
there.
do I often find
Other than
myself
that,
excluded
not at
from
liberty to
other
divulge
members'
any
activities
additional
and
information.
gatherings? Having someone from House Varun among us is a new experience.
We have
I'm
orders to
certain you're
transport
unsure
you
if you
and
even
any
wish to be approached
deviation
at
from
all.
those orders.
Give them time, Andreja. They'll come around. I
Smart
promise.
decision. Stand.
The Vigilance is an amazing ship. It's too bad Constellation can't afford something this
The commander's
impressive.
got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into. That's all you need to know for now. Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. It appears you spent several years as a bounty hunter. That type of background will get you quite far around here. I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do? Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. No. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm simply... Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the Vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits too. Or you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached. Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my... So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? You aren't leaving until I have an answer. If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me. Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go. If you have any questions, save them for Commander Econde.
Hey,
So,
Time
you
to
took
go?
the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the Commander's new mole, huh? Going in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. By lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry. You can hold your breath for a really long time, right? All right, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Econde should be waiting for you.
Hello. Okay. Hello.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation, this is the operations center of the UCV. Which is precise. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can... The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet. She works for the trader. You'd better hope so. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, that's where my second... If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to... Fine. Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the detail. Now, get out of here, and good luck. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence and at the complete... Beyond that, you're completely on your own. All we know is that she's shrewd. I'm afraid she's the... For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray. It's going to be difficult. Do what you have to do, but that's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative... Look, I can see that if there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. Good luck.
Pardon?
I could have joined any division in the UC Navy. I chose SysDef.
Bye for now. Yes?
Hey.
Get out of line and I'll put you down. Clear?
Inconde's on level 2. Try not... to touch anything until he actually clears you.
We hunt piracy all across the galaxy. Howdy. Excuse me.
Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Lieutenant Toft, you have your orders.
Pardon.
Sysdef Marines are the best of the best.
I thought it was clear that Lieutenant Toft... Dismissed.
Yes?
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much... If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, you better. I want data slates, computer... For the sake of the settled systems, that minor skirm... If you've seen one... That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. Lucky you. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a... We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact. That should do it. You're dismissed. Not really, no. Yeah. Maybe... No. No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going... Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? We'll be keeping them close at hand until the... If you're feeling particularly... Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you should... Of course, if we find... Well... We'll be here if you need us.
Hello.
Time for a nap before we leave?
You have my attention.
Did Vladimir inform you that I will be making another delivery? Free to fly. Switching over to standard
You
engines.
are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done.
Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit. I'm listening. Bye-bye.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Exactly. When the universe presents us with a threat, we can't afford to run away. We need to stay in the fight.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands. Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
We've always considered ourselves explorers. It's been quieter around here ever since. See you later.
I bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this. You're doing great out there.
I want you helping Vladimir when you can. We can't find more artifacts without the Eye.
How can I be of service, Captain? It is. I will accept any. Yes, Captain.
Hope you're finding If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Oh, please, take... Thanks for coming in.
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Help Vladimir code up this system. From the first time.
Just grab a wrench. Should be quick. Well, I'm certain that wasn't supposed to happen. Check with Vladimir?
Never regretted coming out of retirement. Constellation's got the writ of the righteous. Keeps me young. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than a span.
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility when we made the order. I can stay with you until we get all this fixed.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the sorts, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
Should you require my presence in the future,
What can
you
I
know
help?
where to
Something?
find me.
Can I help?
Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn. Captain Petrov. Reached out through my... Think we're gonna need a... Left a life of it. Not sending you lo... Give me the nod.
Yeah? Can I help?
Need you and Barrett to get that. Catch a smile up.
I miss this shit. Tell Petrov his old buddy Barrett is here to see him. He'll want to talk to us right away.
Barrett, from Constellation. You're specifically on the list of people not allowed on this scow under any circumstances.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. If I could just talk to Petrov myself, I'm sure he'd want to put that all behind us.
Go. Away. No one uninvited boards the scow. Captain's orders. The captain does love letterers. No. Captain's orders. I'm not falling for that. You're not getting past me. Who are you? Some fast-talking pirate looking to loot another ship? We're opening fire. You don't have business with the scow. No one uninvited boards the scow. Captain's order. The captain does love letterers. All right. Hey. Hello.
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection. Yeah? What kind of salvage work you do? Ship? Ground battlefield? Or do you just skulk the back alleys picking through trash? Ugh, I hate running through a dead ship. Like sifting through a damn tomb.
I like the quiet myself. Good time to reflect and concentrate.
You're all right, scavenger. Go on ahead. Strewn about all over. And before you ask, Petrov's got a whole... Trade it for it. Fine. Just ignore me then.
Captain Petrov sure loves his damn speeches.
Excuse me. Well, gentlemen, we have a newcomer. Place your bets.
I'll go with buying. 100 credits says they leave with one of the captain's glorious golden statues.
You know those are colored aluminum, right? I say selling, but nothing the captain wants. You in, Bull?
Yeah. Count me in. I say selling. A cargo hold of all the oil paintings. All fakes.
Bold. I like it. Us? We're in,
She means we hunt things down in...
From bad people. Mostly.
A lot of these old relics the captain collects don't have legitimate owners, so it's sort of right by possession, you know? And we help with the possession part. Oh no! Looks like we all lose.
Including you.
You know, I hear that vault got made on the cheap.
Quiet! No spilling the captain's secrets.
At least not for free.
Oh no. God no. Each of us works solo. We'd kill each other if we had to team up.
I actually think it wouldn't be so bad. We hang out all the time.
Exactly. I got precious little separation between my life and you two as it is.
Okay, hello.
I wasn't aware we had visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care, they have scorch marks on them anyway. The artifact? Ah, you must mean my latest curio. I have never seen anything like it. Intricate pattern details, a metal that feels soft to the touch, yet bears not one hint of wear or tear. Ah, you are out of luck, my new friend. I cannot part with it. I know, it's a fickle man who falls in love so easily, but what can I say? Mi amore.
Petrov! It's me!
Barrett? You dare show your face in my ship again?
Hey, you still sore about that? Engines blow up all the time.
Ha! You old son of a space flea! It's good to see you!
Hey, old pal. How about a tour of the vault? Let me wallow in my jealousy one more time.
Of course! Come with me! I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say
Enjoy
is that
your
even the
time on
greatest
board the
collection
scow.
needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful. But that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally accidentally
You know,
steered
people
us
say
into a
he's
UC
mad.
Navy vessel
But I like
after a
that part.
particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters, and were able to just kind of push them back into the Star Yard for repairs.
Well, you do what it takes to survive.
And now, the moment itself. Ah, beauty. Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
Captain's word is good.
Done! Stand down, everyone. Let the nice pirate pass. Now, no need for further violence. We're all friends here. Temporarily. Oh, don't worry about the mess. I'm sure we can find a place to put the bodies.
Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up.
Take what you want. What's mine is yours.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for.
Take me to the stars, Captain.
We say again, respond immediately, or we will be forced to open fire. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Do you need something?
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Noel! Starborn!
Vladimir! Get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge. Sarah, she's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You cannot direction. Move it somewhere they can't find it.
Damn it. Vladimir's right. We need to get the artifacts packed up, and that means holding off the Starborn.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
Look, I get it, but our best chance is staying here.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking.
The lodge
cover, everyone.
is not an optimal location
You really
for a
expect them to barge
battleground.
through the front door?
That's right, Walter. He's just stopping by for a chat and a pot of coffee.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here. Walter! Are you all right? I'm almost done! Just a bit longer!
There's never enough
Hold him off. Give Noel time.
The bullets are bouncing right off him.
I have all the artifacts. Everyone, follow me. There's an old escape tunnel to the welders. Come on! I have the artifacts!
collecting the artifact. Maybe you'll glimpse the...
Sarah? Come on, Sarah. No, not again. I can't bury him. She's... There's nothing that will change anything now. We should get...
Saw the ship dock with the eye. We took a sculpt. Times unknown. No tears for the...
Dad! The other...
1000 Lopez. To any lift vessels. Word. Deliver a message. Colonist innocent.
Setting down. Everything in the group.
Come to my farm.
Captain. It is pleasant.
My friend, is how we do things on Jemison. Never hurt anyone, right?
All thrusters firing. Aim point reached. Orbit stable. Must have been a good jump. We're still in one. Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
Used to keep my suit walks short until I learned you can go to the bathroom in these things.
Yeah? Bye for now. I wanted to talk to you, but the Starborn's technology is simply... Yes, you do. This is... Oh, wicked lives. That's what disturbs me. Can't be a coincidence. We know they're here to lay... They're certainly hostile, but damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. I feel like... Obvious. Their name alone, whatever the case. Exactly. We must use all of it. Thank you. You know, it's funny. I'd remain there forever. This encounter with... I knew I could count on your support. Well then, I'm just doobie. Hey, feel free to drop... Bye-bye. Bye.
I'm listening. Have something for me? Time to go? Okay.
Something you need? Goodbye.
To discuss with you. Orbital pattern locked in.
I've got goods with your name on them.
Yes?
If you have the
I have an
goods, that
important person.
is. Sound good?
Phew, thank you. Before I was with the Navigator, when the colony... Well, there was a particular... We lost 12... No. The ship was barely intact. A shrewd captain.
Let's do some business already.
I believe you. We fought for hours. As the shuttle launched, the last thing I saw... You're sorry. If I had... Yes. When the dust settled,
I don't got all
I never
day.
even had a... That's true. But still, remember when you said, don't you get it? That's why I'm after everything you... No one's ever cared. You know, I practice. Look, I hope you'll
Our hold's got to have something you'd
Yes,
be
you
interested
need
in.
me? Never would I have it. Yes. Regardless of how... Right.
Our hold's got to have something you'd be interested in. will catch your eye? Plenty on offer. I've got...
Switching over to standard engines.
You are entering United Colony space. May yet to be scanned.
Hell of a city, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I don't mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
Look at how far we've come.
Mateo, are you?
What if the Starborn are right?
You think we're doing the wrong?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I just hope that this...
Hate to interrupt. Lot of equipment. Got the nod. Won't be going... Need more than just...
Hello, Captain. I will follow.
constellation.
Good day, Captain. Although my database of human history is not fully complete, it is quite extensive. At this time, I am unable to locate any valid references. Given the unusual nature of the encounter, it is reasonable to surmise that any earlier occasions would have been documented. One explanation is that this is the first time they have been discovered. An alternate explanation is that prior encounters resulted in 0 survivors to document the experience. I detect a discrepancy between your words and tone, commonly known as, if this analysis is in error. Good day, Captain.
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Now that
Lend a hand? Grab a couple of wrenches and let's tighten this equipment down. Well, I'm certain that wasn't supposed to happen. Check with Vladimir?
Oh, sorry. Was doing the tally's work in my head. Inventory on the station. Next supply. You call it the wrong one. Nastier than I measured.
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility.
No need for the mart. As for you...
Should you require my presence in the future, you know where to find me. Captain, I will...
What can I help you with?
Captain, I will proceed. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post. If you feel it is necessary.
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. Don't want to... Captain Petrov. Reached out through... Think we're gonna... Left the life of a jack. Not sending you... Catch a smile up.
Here, this is for you. I had almost forgot. Anyway, my pleasure. If I see anything... Need something? Okay.
You don't have business. No one uninvited would. The captain does. No. All right.
We'll let you on board. Oh, yes. He's not selling.
Yeah, we'll check.
Go on, then. Strewn about all over. And before you ask, trade it for it. We'll let you on board. Oh, yes. He's not selling it.
Yeah, we'll check with it.
Go on, then.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
I wasn't.
We have.
Excellent. Relax. Oh, ho, ho. Between you and me. Tempting. No. No, some. and let you pick? Really? Now. I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful, but that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class.
You hear there's alien creatures on board?
Weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisition of fine art. We were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. Alas, I've held it. Well, I think I understand who touched that artifact, and I'll make sure every trade route protected by the United Colonies knows you're nothing more than a pirate.
Our word versus your word.
I'm afraid not. Then I suppose it's just a quest. Go ahead. Make a move for the...
Would it help if I said we needed it for scientific research?
We both desire the same thing, but only one. Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't...
You didn't leave us with a lot of options, but...
Ah! Go then. Leave my ship with your heart's desire. Now, no need for further violence. We're all friends here.
So what? Well, we're just gonna let you. Damn pirate. Get what you came for. You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me.
Stuff fast and get out of here. I'm anxious to see the stars again.
advised. You have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately, or we will be forced to... I've got special orders. You're Smart decision.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to do. I'm your ticket out of them. Not this time. So... I also... Oh, look. I will. Now that we... My name is... UC system. That convict. No. No, you don't. We've been prodding at it. If we can get... Not for me. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Refuse. Of course you haven't. So? Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go. So, it's a serving the time. Get me the commander.
Yes?
Deals with performance by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right? All right, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Hello. Ah, there you are. Now that we've... This is the upper... Which is... We need the catch is that... I do. Our intelligence, she works for the... You'd better hope so. Once you blow, that's where my second... Eager to get going. Remember, this... Fine. What... Look, as an undercover, allow yourself... That's what I wanted. Anyway, now... As you were.
Hey.
Pardon.
All right. We don't have a lot of time. While you're working under... If you find any records that look suspicious... Well, you better. I want data slate. You're damn right I do. That miner's, if you've seen what I've seen, that's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, Commander Akande has all... Yes, cleared your ship for launch? That should do it. Let me know if you need anything else.
If you have any questions, I've got nothing to say to you.
Entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark.
Noel, Starboard.
Vladimir, get...
He already left. Sarah. Hello.
Who are you?
They call me the Hunter. I'm already on my way. Forget about. Pack up the collection.
Damn it. Vladimir's right.
What about everyone on the eye?
Look, I get it.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to... Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking!
If you're going to leave, I'll be... Right back at you.
Oh, thank heavens. No time to waste.
You're... No tears for...
Dad! The others are here.
I really messed up on this.
It's going to be okay.
Back at you. Oh, thank the stars beyond.
I knew you would come. I knew you'd save us. You came. Thank you.
He came. Thank you.
Barrett. Barrett. It's Sarah. There's nothing more we can do. He doesn't have much time. Barrett. We're going to keep his... We can't change anything.
I appear to only be serious. That you are likewise relative.
It went... We held him off...
Took you. What? Noel, there's a secret door.
Stay back! Oh, thank God. Thank God, thank God. I still have the artifacts, but where do we take them?
Oh, there you are.
You!
Yes.
Your eternity ends.
Let's get Vladimir's take on all this. Then we can plan our next move.
You're back. Thank the blackest sea that you and Noel are safe. And the artifacts? The lodge. So, we slipped from the Starborn's grasp, but not before taking a stab straight in the heart. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Years in the making to modify this thing. Got the right of it.
The hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain. Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifact.
Noel and Vladimir are right. The artifacts need a new home.
Morale in the Lodge has been measurably. Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violently. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major. It is even possible to. The scan booster is the most. Beyond that, it's a particularly. A planetary scan, while a scan.
I'm not sure when things will feel safer. But
Sorry.
we have not been attacked again.
Thank you for helping me.
If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
It's such an abstract concept. Perhaps it's being left up to our own personal beliefs and interpretations.
I know, it's about commitment to each other, the universe, but the Grav Jump pilgrimages take universals all over. Maybe they know something? I'll meet you over there.
No more Starfield.
Everyone seems more distant in the lodge. I guess that is to be expected.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
We can pay to fix the damages.
Exactly. It's like...
Keeper Aquilas, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh, of course.
Not exact. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside. Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that...
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can, if you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled system. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. In my story, then he goes... But... Yes, something must be there. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The enlightened work out of the well, the rune worshipper. I visited her. Oh, and here, take this. You're a member of the Sanctum after all, and this is the beginning of a pilgrimage of sorts.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another. Yeah, what is it?
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get...
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Oh, we're not.
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide?
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity bill. Our early records are mostly but there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent. Yeah?
Sarah, good to see you. People joke. Say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial...
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sons...
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Anything you could tell us would be tremendously helpful.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the Unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Then we are done. Leave me.
Problem? Ever run into spacers?
I feel...
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if... but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force. And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle?
With all due respect, gravity is no miracle. There are solid scientific foundations.
Well, I won't keep you any longer.
Yes?